y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So let's do a few house cleanup rules before we get started into this topic of conversation. So for one, I don't know, and y'all let me know in the comments because y'all my girls and y'all just gonna tell me. I don't know if I'm feeling A1s anymore. I'm not gonna say I'm not feeling it, but it's like I kind of want something a little bit more. Y'all know, like, my biggest thing is like women empowerment and just looking out for my girls and just, I don't know, I kind of feel like, I don't know if A1s is just like what I don't know if I'm obsessed with it anymore. Like I feel like when I started my channel, I was just trying to find something, and I did love it initially, I really did, but now I kind of like feel like, I don't know. So y'all let me know in the comments if y'all still love A1s or y'all think it do need to be something a little bit more grown. I don't know. It hasn't really been rolling off my tongue like it used to. So I don't know, but I also know it's kind of stupid to be like switching up like your tag name or tagline or whatever people call those. But anyway, I just wanted to say that first, and then the next thing I wanted to say is the last video that I just dropped. First of all, thank y'all so much for leaving all of the love, all of the comments. Like, y'all really keep me going. Like, when I say I love y'all, like, I read every comment. I'm laughing because y'all was hollering, and I mean, at the end of the day, I don't expect y'all to agree with me every time. I don't. I swear I don't. Like, that's not how I go about, like, putting out my content. Like, oh, they gotta agree with me. I want to say the right thing so that they can say yes, sis. No, like, I be for real dead ass about this stuff. And like, if y'all be like, oh girl, you're a hater or you're mean or whatever y'all could have said to like my last video, if you haven't gone and watched it, that would have been y'all prerogative. I just feel like what we need to start doing better, more importantly as women, but men too, like, we gotta stop being so mad when people don't agree with our way of thinking. Like, I will never forget when I was young, I used to always like kind of get mad at why were people, and this is just me being honest, like I used to be like, I wonder why people on welfare, or I wonder why people don't want to just like get up and go out and go get it. I wonder why people rely so much on the government or rely so much on people to help them. Like, I never understood that growing up, and I will never forget my dad told me, he was like, the world is not made for everybody to have the same kind of mindset. It's just not. Everybody is not gonna be a go-getter. Everybody is not gonna be you know, somebody that need assistance with everything in life. Like, it's just, the world would not be as complex as it is if we all looked the same, had the same stuff going on, had the same aspirations. It would be a shit show, you know, excuse my French, but essentially that's what my dad told me. And this is when I was very young, because I was trying to understand. I think I was in like high school, because I was trying to understand like the dynamics between like being a Republican versus being a Democrat. Like, that was like where it stemmed from. And I'm just like, well, dang, why are people relying on the government so much? Like, what is stopping them from like kind of, you know, trying to get to another place where they don't even need it? So saying all that to say, and again, this is no shade to nobody who got that going on, but again, this is me being transparent on my page. Y'all don't have to agree with me. Y'all can stop watching. Like, it's whatever. But I'm just saying, like, now that I've learned and moving forward, like, I don't get upset with people and their opinions and what they think. I just don't. I be like, cool story, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not losing sleep behind nobody else's opinion. And I'm scared of people who be doing that. I'm scared of y'all. But anyway, another thing I want to tell y'all before we get into the video, y'all, I am sick. So I know some of y'all are super happy. Like, yes, sis done put out another video. It's about to go up. Y'all, this week I've been in heaven because I texted my boss Monday morning and I said, baby, I ain't say baby, but I'm being dramatic. But I said, baby, I don't feel well, and I think it's very stupid and inconsiderate for people to be going in the office and they sick, especially when you can work from home and you already work in a work from home capacity. I literally do not have to go in the office for what I do. I just don't. Like, it's not mandatory. It's no reason. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I won't be in. at all this week because I don't feel well. She was like, oh yeah, stay home. Like, it wasn't even no back and forth behind it, because I hate to see people going into the office, rather being forced to go into a work setting when they don't have to. Emphasis on their job is not set up where they have to be in the office, and they in there coughing up lungs and sneezing. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting none of my co-workers at harm. Yes, I missed them this week. We was texting and slacking today. They were like, where are you? Like, they was looking for me today, but I was just like, baby, I see y'all next week. If I see y'all next week, because it's not mandatory for us to come in and out, but I like to go in the office sometimes. But with that said, this is why y'all getting another video, 2 videos this week, because I have time to put out content. I have time to do both. When I get home from work, I ain't gonna lie, the last thing I want to do is sit here and talk. Even though to some of y'all probably like, girl, it ain't nothing to do this. And no, it is. Like, I have to, I don't like to just, like, I think I put out 1 vlog so far this year that I felt like was BS. I was like, this is some BS that I'm putting out, but I just don't want to fail y'all and not put something out. So, but y'all ran up the views on that. I was actually shocked. But nonetheless, I'm trying to like put out good content, like stuff that makes y'all happy, like serves y'all if y'all at work right now, or if y'all at home, whatever the cadence is, and y'all see Asha everything pop up. I want y'all to be excited, like, ooh, it's finna be a good one. We finna have some girl talk. She finna be doing something fun. She about to be talking about something. Like, I kind of want y'all to get excited. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, what is this today? Or I don't want like my caption, like whatever I put as my title, to like make y'all think, oh, it's finna be lit, and then y'all get there and be like, what is this? This is, I'm slick bored. So anyway, I just wanted to sit there and tell y'all that. So if y'all hear me kind of doing this and a little whatever, I am sick. I don't know if I have like just a regular cold or if I have COVID. I don't know. I have not taken the test. As y'all know, I live alone, and I've been in the house, baby. I done ate pizza this week, and I did have to go to the post office and run some errands and stuff like that today. So I did leave the house today, but yesterday I did not leave the house. Okay, so back to what we are going to talk about, because I had to lay all of that out first. So as y'all know, a lot of the things I talk about on my channel literally are direct derivatives of like my everyday life, things that I've been through, things that I'm currently going through. And like, it's so crazy because me and Iman was on the phone last night, and I was like, dang, I'm gonna talk to my platform about that. Like, we were talking about old relationships that we had in college, and we were just talking about how it's just so crazy when you can see yourself on the other side, y'all. All of my girls that are my age and older, or even some of y'all that's younger than me that's been through this, like, y'all know what I mean when I say seeing yourself on the other side. It is a blessing to be on the other side, to have went through something, been in love, it didn't work out, and again, years later, you're able to look back at it, and sometimes we be like, I can't believe I wanted that little scrawny thing, or he ain't talking about nothing. Like, it feels so good to be redeemed from, like, I guess how crazy you was acting, if I could just be honest. And as I've talked about this on this platform before in some of my videos, I was a crazy bee. I ain't saying I ain't crazy no more, because I be lying to y'all, but I'll say the position I'm in now, which is basically what I want to talk to y'all about in this video, is why it's so important to have your shit together, ladies. Oh my God. The best thing I ever did, and I tell y'all this all the time, those of y'all who really are supporters that like watch my videos and listen to me, I always tell y'all, my daddy told me at a very young age, you gotta be crazy, sexy, cool. Crazy, sexy, cool, and you gotta have the entire package. And it's like, my daddy told me that like when I was like between 7 and 9 years old, and it truly stuck with me. You cannot just be pretty. For all my girls watching this that got them looks, baby, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. All my girls who look decent watching this video, it's still not enough, sis. It's not enough. Even some of my women, first of all, you're beautiful. Whoever even thinking about this, even if you don't think that you're the most attractive or you don't get a lot of attention from guys, sis, you are beautiful, and the man for you is coming. I'm talking about they coming by the boatload. Like, it's just, you have to put your, what I realized too, for any of my women, this is a little bit off topic, but for any of my women who are struggling with finding somebody or like having like problems with like attracting men and feel like it's hard, my biggest advice to you is, what I realized over the years is men just like a confident woman that look like she got it going on. When that confidence exudes, I'm telling you, like, it's even some girls I remember in high school, in my opinion, I didn't think, and this is more so just how they acted. They acted like they was the one and not the two. And they ain't look like they was the one and not the two, but they acted like that, and because they acted that way, I feel like they just had men going nuts over them. Like, sometimes that confidence is the key. It's the key, and just knowing what you talking about, like how you carry yourself. Like, a lot of that is also how you attract men. I would say whatever you got going on, sis, just magnify it times 10, and the man for you is gonna come. So I'll probably have another whole conversation about how I attract men, or you know, I even give y'all a little hint. You know, go on their Instagram if you interested, just like a couple pictures just to get them to notice you. And you know, I done made a couple men slide on my DMs by showing some love. Look, we gonna talk about that in another video. But what I want to talk about today is more so like being on your, like having your shit together, sis, will take you from here to here. That confidence level gonna go from here to here, because no man will feel like he can try you. No woman will feel like she can try you. Nobody will be able to step to you and really have nothing to say when you got your stuff together. And like I said, even if you a good looking woman, having looks is just not enough. You have to have more going on. Like, the conversation I had earlier this week with one of my friends, this wasn't Iman, this is another friend, we were talking and we were saying how so many girls, and if you are somebody who got your body done, do not take this the wrong way, but listen to what I'm saying. I have a few friends, personal, close friends that have their body done. And again, we go out and we are thinking to ourselves, some women are thinking to themselves, either they're doing these changes to their body because they're trying to attract somebody, or they want to make themselves feel better on the inside. It's literally no way, it's literally that or that. Like, it's no other way of why you would want to do something to enhance yourself, right? But and many times, especially in the city of Atlanta, I don't know about no other city, but people get these enhancements thinking like, oh, this is gonna attract the guy, or this is gonna boost my confidence. And a lot of times it actually does the opposite. It makes you less confident, and it's not like men are marrying girls that have BBLs. Like, it's just not going on. Women that have natural bodies is not just getting married. And I think that this perception that, you know, if you have this perfect body or this perfect look, is gonna automatically open the floodgates and you're gonna be having the man of your dreams. I'm just here to tell you that's not always the case, ladies. It's just not always the case. Like, and me telling y'all this is setting the tone for what I'm saying about just being on your shit. Like, yes, looks matter. Absolutely. Looks, you know, as the late, great Kevin Samuel said, looks is absolutely a woman's strongest suit. Like, before anything comes out of our mouth, before any degrees, before anything that we have to bring to the table, the looks is what get us in the door. As opposed to a man, that money that they got in them pockets is what gets them to the door 9 times out of 10. So that looks are very important, but what's gonna keep a man, what's gonna keep them is that personality. What's gonna keep him are those habits. What's gonna keep him is those things that are not necessarily like, what do people say, face value, essentially. Like, if you don't listen to nothing else I tell y'all on this video, listen to that. Like, when you lead with something, like lead with your body, lead with your looks, that ain't keeping them, sis. And I just feel like women who don't be having it together, like, as in don't know what's next, their career, how they're gonna get to the next level, that's what they lead with, and it's just hard. And literally, when me and Mom was talking, when we were in college and high school, you don't have nothing going on but your looks. That's it. Like, that's all you really have. And so you have that, and then you have your personality. And I remember her and I were basically talking about how like the girls to us that had the one-ups on us was the girls that had a job. I had a job, I had a job in college, but not the whole time in college. I can't remember. I think Iman said she's kind of doing stuff too. But like we were basically getting cheated on and getting left behind women who had a job. It's not that they necessarily look better than us. It's not like their bodies was better. It wasn't even, I mean, that wasn't even really what we determined was the problem. It's like those girls had it together. Like they was working, they was bringing in money, they was able to do stuff. When the guys' birthdays was coming around, they was able to buy them cakes. I know this conversation sounds crazy, but again, I'm telling y'all that story to bring it back home into what I'm saying. Like, having more than just looks is gonna be what takes you to that next level. Having it together is what's gonna take you to that next level. Having it together is so important because when that man decides to cheat on you or do you wrong behind you, just having them looks or just like, oh, he's missing something. Some guys feel like, you know, one woman is not enough. They have to go around the horn and be having all these different women. What's gonna sustain you and make you feel like, oh, I can go ahead and find me somebody else is you having your stuff together. Believe me when I say, I hate to see my fellow queens out there feeling like they have to stay with a man because if they leave, they ain't got nowhere to stay. Or if they leave, they ain't gonna have no car because they can't pay their car note. Or if they leave, you know, their lifestyle, this facade that we sometimes see, you know, people put out there is gonna be gone. Like a lot of women are literally dealing with that where they feel like they can't leave a situation because they literally can't stand on their 2 feet. And I want us as women to do better in that and like work on having our stuff together because at the end of the day, like that is what's gonna sustain you, sis. Like that's what's gonna sustain you. I talk a lot on this channel about being independent, having it together, having multiple incomes. And I also have talked about having a having king. Yeah, you get you a having king, sis. Get you a man that can keep up. Get you a man that, you know, can give you the things that you desire, some of the things you need, all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, if that man decides to walk out the door tomorrow, you gotta be able to pick everything back up and proceed with how you work. You can't just like, oh, he's gone now, so now my lifestyle has to go there. Like I hate to see it. It's like, don't be with somebody, because this is what ends up happening. You be with somebody for all these years, and again, along those years, you're getting stuff. The guy's either paying for stuff, you not having to spend all your money, whatever have you. Some of us women say, oh yes, I'm a kept woman, I'm living this soft life, I don't have to have no job, or if I do have a job, it can be part-time. Like we don't take that shit serious at the time because it's doves and it's, you know, butterflies going on. It's all that. But as soon as the guy be like, oh, I'm straight, or I'm on to the next, or the relationship don't work out, now we looking crazy. Now we can't, now we mad. And then even sometimes it's kids involved, and now you feel like, oh, I have to get, I mean, it's almost like what a man had going on, what he does to get his money. And again, all my mothers on here, or all my long-term girlfriends, y'all chime in because y'all know how I am. I don't mind y'all agreeing or disagreeing, but it's just like, I'm just thinking for me. Y'all know when Mary J. Blige and her husband got a divorce. Everybody know about that situation. It's Halle Berry and her husband. A lot of them be getting divorced. And those women be the breadwinners. So you mean to tell me, as women, we get frustrated when we see, oh, I can't believe their ex-husband's asking for alimony and asking for help. What the heck? He's the man. But as women, and mind you, this is 2023. We're not talking about the 1900s. We're not talking about 1980, 1990. We're not talking about 30 years ago when it was very different for women, where we had to grind, we had to work very hard to have independency and be on our own. Like, we're not talking about that. We're talking about now in day and age where women are literally starting way more businesses than men. We have made way more opportunities or growth in companies now. Like, it's a very different time of day. You can't sit here and tell me you want a man to take you supposed to be giving a man money every month because y'all relationship didn't work out. I just feel like that's one thing I don't care for when it comes to like double standards. Because, and I guess, you know what? I'ma toot my own horn. Maybe I feel like this because I'm a woman that got stuff going on. I can't imagine me and my man not working out and him saying I got to give him money every month behind it. I would literally be losing it. I'm just gonna be honest. I can't imagine us breaking off and us not working out. Whether we don't have kids, have kids. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I cannot imagine me having to foot your lifestyle now because we didn't work out. I just feel like as women, we have to think about that too. Now, am I saying a man shouldn't be helping you out, or if y'all, more so if you have children? Now, if you ain't got no kids, sis, come on, sis, you gotta go ahead and get to that bag. But if y'all have kids, I do think it's different. I feel like, you know, you want to make sure the kids are good. The kids should not see a decrease in their lifestyle because y'all not together. I agree with that. But in terms of like sometimes I even see like just I can't explain what I mean to where I want you guys to really understand. But what I'm really saying is I feel like this is our time to shine. This literally is our time to shine. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but Iman is starting a new business and she's gonna be a florist. My girl's going nuts. She literally does nails. She's about to start doing weddings and doing flower arrangements and sets for weddings. And then she also does another profession that I don't know if she's told people about yet, so I don't want to put her business out there. But she got 3 things going on and she just had a brand new baby. And her man is together. Like, no, I'm not saying as women we need to be working our fingers to the bone and going crazy. But what I will say is, like, to me, it just looks so good when a woman can stand on her own 2 feet, and if a man say bye-bye or he can't pull his weight, you can pull it for the team. Like, that's just, I mean, in essence, that's like the main thing I wanted to talk about is just have more going on than just being fine. Have more going on and just, you know what I'm saying, whatever may have you. Even some women who just, it could be the opposite. Let's say you come from money. Like, have more going on. Don't just rely on what your parents did or rely on who like, get it for yourself. And that can be in any capacity. You don't have to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. You don't have to work in corporate. Having a 9-to-5 is not for everybody. Going to military is not for everybody. Shit, I can't think of the other, like, it's so many different things you can do in this world now. Like, everything is not for everybody, but I do feel like God put us on this earth to do something. Something in some type of way is supposed to be fulfilled while you're on this earth. And like I said, it's women's time to stand the F up now. Like, it is. It's our time. And you know, whether this message is being received from somebody who's in college, high school, or even somebody who is in their early to late 40s, sis, keep going. Like, don't, if you have the bandwidth, if you have the time, start that business, go back to school, get that job, ask for that increase. Like, I literally just got off the phone with my friend today. I won't mention her name because, again, I don't know who be watching my channel, so I don't want to go too nuts like talking about people's business. But she's like, she has a meeting on Friday to ask for more money, and she was like, I just kind of want like a $10,000 to $15,000 increase, and she's nervous that they're gonna tell her no. And I'm just like, you asked for damn near 20 and you let them tell you 15, 10. And I just told her, like, especially as Black people, because I only can speak on us because I am us, like, we don't know how to negotiate and ask for more money. We need to learn how to do that. These other races and these men, they do it every time. As women, I think we are scared to ask for more money because we feel inferior still. Like, we still feel like, oh, I'm a woman, I don't have like this family going on, why would they give me more money? We have to stop thinking like that. There's always more money to be given. There's always money that you're leaving on the table. Don't be afraid to ask for more money, because I'm telling you, like, closed mouths don't get fed. The last 3 jobs I had, yes, I went on LinkedIn, what's the thing called when you salary, something, I can't remember what it, because it's been a while. But I went on there and I'm like, seeing what the salary range was for the jobs I was applying for, and I was like, oh, yes, I'm asking for way more than that. Who cares if they don't have it? You ask for it so they know that you value yourself. Some companies are not gonna have it, and some are. The last 3 jobs I had, all 3 of them had the extra money. And imagine if I had been okay with what they gave me. I'm leaving money on the table. So anyway, I just kind of, sometimes I know when I talk to y'all, it be all over the place. But not like so far off. It's not like we talking about, it's not like I'm veering off into friendships or something, like a whole nother topic. But the main reason of this video and me sitting here talking to y'all is, again, I just see so many times us as women, we just be not going to the next level. We just be so complacent when it comes to things, and then we're going out and we're doing these things to ourselves, to our bodies, with hopes of, you know, but really that personality, the personality is what's gone. The personality and them habits, that's what's gonna keep a man, sis. If I haven't learned nothing else, and this is coming from a woman who, I guess, got a shape and all that, that personality is one and not two. I'm telling you, like, it's so many girls that look like this now, as we know. And they don't be having no man. So it's like, don't lead with that sometimes. Like, start thinking big. Think big. Y'all seen that on TikTok. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna be acting crazy, but think big. Think big. Like, it's bigger than what we see. And when you sit back and you're looking at these lives that these people live and things that's going on, always know it's a story. You don't know their story unless they tell it to you, but you just never know. And all I want, my ladies, because this is what I had to do, instead of me looking at what people had going on, I was like, let me make sure for Asha that I got what I got going on. Nobody can take from me, because I'm making it happen for myself. And like I said, whether or not I have somebody in my life that can help make it better, worse, and different, I can do bad all by myself. Literally, like, I'm blessed in a sense where, like I said, wherever I can get, honey, I'm going for it, and that's it, period. So anyway, I just wanted to come and speak with y'all a little bit, because I know y'all love the girl talks. And let me know in the comments too if y'all want to talk about other things. I think what I'm gonna start doing is going live at some point, because I want to, like, go back and forth with somebody, like us go in and be talking. I just need to figure that out. And then y'all know I don't like how, like, the iPad webcam, I just don't like that. I want the shit to look clean and clear, kind of like how these videos are. So that's like the main reason why I haven't went live again, because I'm trying to figure out that portion. But once I get that figured out, it's game on, and we gonna go from there. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all probably not this week. This will probably be the last video for this week, but next week I got another video, and then I got another surprise for y'all. It ain't nothing crazy, but I'm going out of town again. But I'm gonna tell y'all when. Well, y'all will see the video whenever I go. But anyway, I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.
Yeah.